Alright, welcome back everybody. Today is, I'm going to label this tutorial, but it's kind of more of a, maybe show and tell. We're at the Underdust, and we're going to go in here, and I'm going to see how much do I know? Do I know all the little nooks and crannies and secrets in the Underdust? And I'm going to bring you along with me. Maybe you'll find something that you didn't know about. Maybe you can put in the comments, hey man, you missed this at so-and-so time frame. I'm also bringing along my trusty hypothermia and oxygen booster to make this all worthwhile. And you wouldn't believe me unless I showed it, so I started the video here instead of the bottom of the elevator to show you this. So you know how they brought out those 12 rare items, and pretty much all of us are complaining is a maybe a strong term. We are concerned that we aren't finding them. Well, I have 261 hours in this game, and look what just I found. Oh my goodness. This is the first time on any of 6 saves that I found the pirate landship. And it's adorable. And it is now mine. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that I walked in and it was just sitting right there. Blew my mind. So, sorry, had to start the video here instead of down at the bottom. But this maybe, I don't know, some of you haven't been to an Underdust, and to
a storm is coming.
Show you how to do it. You know, I think the storm times itself for like within 1 or 2 minutes after I start a video. Because it always does. Anyway, we're going to go on down and we're going to have us some fun. We're going to... this is a fresh Underdust, or at least it should be. And I'm going to show you all the places that I know of. And hopefully it'll help you find some new little hidden spots for yourself. Alright. Let's do first, let's get some oxygen going. So you're going to come in, obviously you have, now this, I came from the side this time instead of the front. You come in here and people are aware of coming into this alley, of course. Right here is one of the places the filtering extractor will show up. Now if you look right here, and you get out your tool and you take that out right there. See that wall just fall down? That's the other side of where you climb up this to get to there, and it just opened up that whole thing right there. And some people, I don't know if you're really aware that that's actually there. There are, in some of these spots over here, you can get through and see items and be able to grab them. Of course, you got over here, got all kinds of items to grab. I'm going to take batteries, and I think I will take food and water just so I keep myself going while we're here. I've tried doing a little parkour up and down this thing, and it didn't work too well. Maybe I'm missing something that you aren't. Over here, if you have the crossbow on you, you can knock that thing down, zippity-doo-dah, that comes down, and you can go have fun there. You have all of these resources up along here. The blue ones are oxygen. You've got all kinds of materials hanging from the wall. Obviously, the Dust Daisy does a variety of things. You can also, if you are lacking, I mean, I imagine most of you aren't in here to get materials, but you notice there are things up. I can't get through it there, but up there. See if it'll let me reach it. Up there, there. You got all kinds of resources inside of these. That door will show you in a little bit. I'm going to refresh my oxygen real quick. Alright. So you're going to want to bring at least a knife in here, because that allows you to get through places. Now, one of the things you can do, so you've got stuff up in here. Obviously there, you can go under this ladder. You've got a whole bunch, and I'm going to take that transformer. I got plenty of plastic. some of your parkour you can do is you can come right here, get down onto this. We're going to jump over to this, crouch here, and then you come into this. You've got all that there. You got the crystals down here. All kinds of materials here, crystals on the wall that you can take, and you just come up over this like that. Another parkour method you can use is right here. You got an item there. Scooch to this edge, come up here. You got an item there, come up here. You sometimes have an item right there. Jump up on this. Come across. You do not have to duck, although it kind of looks like you do. You got an item there, but you also, and you have to crouch. You've got an item inside that. Because you can't reach that from down there. It's above your head. So coming around here, you're going to come across this little platform here, or pipe, excuse me. We're going to jump to that, turn around. We got some item there. Jump across here. You got some more stuff there. We come down. Here's where you need a knife again. Take all this stuff out. Here you come. It's kind of a pain the way the mesh is. Come up, and you've got some nice items up in here. Let's go get my oxygen back and we'll keep going. Of course, more items here. I'm going to take food and stuff just to make it easier for me when I'm down here. Refresh. Might as well go ahead and take some of our stuff here. I'm so happy I got the pirate. Oh my god, that's so cool. So coming over to the right side, and this will be one of your oxygen stations. Once you get the medium-sized, you really don't need oxygen very often. Now, this guy right here will oftentimes have 3 of the pumpkin-looking one that gives 40. So you can come over here. You've got items behind this. There's crystals, plastic, things like that. If you have your crossbow on you, you have the blue oxygen deals up here on the wall. There's going to be more of the beans back there. Obviously, you'll need your hypothermia to get down there. Spoiler here, if you haven't done the main story, skip ahead a little bit because this is going to show something. This is one of the locations that always has the dead mantis. I shouldn't say always, but yeah, pretty much always has it. And then you've got items all around here. You can't actually parkour up to that from this location, but you do have some of the beans up there. And occasionally you'll have, like you can see right there, some more items that you can snatch if you want to, more beans. You can also get to some items up there and there. Again, most people aren't in the Underdust to get metal and synthetics, but it is an option you have. Let's get back to get some oxygen again. Alright. Now for the what I would call the back side. You're going to have items in this. Sometimes you will have this will have a piece of metal that falls down and you can actually get that way. It's usually when the door opens this direction. Hypothermia to get down there. A lot of people see this and don't think anything of it. If you take it out, now you have access to getting through here. We'll show you that on the other side. So you have this upward path here. Crouch down, get up. You can get some plastic there. You can actually parkour across to that. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it is possible to get over there without having the hypothermia booster. And over there is where you get the large crate, 25 slot. So you can come up this way, and right here, I have always found food right there. You gotta take them out with your knife. Come in here, you'll have some items right there. Come across, there's your medium booster if you have not already gotten it. This thing right here, jump up, whack it, ladder goes down, so now you have that access. Here's one thing I'm going to guess most people are not aware of. So there's a piece of metal right there, and now I can get an energy crystal behind it. We'll go ahead and snatch these bad boys up. That'll be nice. So we can get up here, energy crystal in there. There's usually, yep, same thing, that isotonic drink there. More materials that you can snatch up that way if you want to. More items that you can get by jumping up and reaching to them. Usually there's a... oh, there is a battery right there. I was going to say, usually there's a battery right there, and sure enough there is. Now, on that side over there, there is some that you can get to. Not all, but some. So you're going to run, and... I did make it. I failed. Let's try that again. There we go. You see that right there? There's that one and that one, those two cans that you can get from this side. I have not been able to get myself actually in over there, which I'm assuming is out of bounds. But, I don't know, maybe worth something for you to try one of these days to see if you can do it. Let's go ahead and get our oxygen back. Right here, you're going to need your knife again. Come in here, you got some fun stuff. This is as far as you can get that way. More materials you can take out. Here's where you will have to have it if you do not parkour your way over this way. You got lots of crystals, you're going to have another battery, and you're going to have this guy saying no. So we're going to go ahead and say yes. We're going to get through here. There's your big box if you haven't scanned it already. Then you're going to always have a few items there. A few items here. I like the tonic drink because it allows me to easily deal with sleep deprivation. So if you parkoured over here, this is how you're going to get out. Because this guy's going to be a little pissed at you. And you get a little bit more there. I have not been able to get up onto this to see if there's anything that I can do, but I'm sure somebody's like, well, hey, but I wonder if I can use the plant to get up there. That's something I've never tried. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do about it, though. Anyway, so we're going to come over here. We are going to go back, get some oxygen, then come around the front side. Alright. So a lot of times you'll actually come out right here, facing like this. So you're going to have items up there. This is, again, sometimes right here instead. Always going to be some dust daisies. This is, generally speaking, always going to be this, but I have found it as a double doors with a lock on it. Let's come in here. Got items over here. I always like to take those guys. We're going to go up. And this you kind of just... you don't need to run specifically. Items in that. Of course, your crystals. Items in there. We're going to jump back over. And again, because we actually go atop of this, there's nothing else in here that I'm aware of. Then in here, you're going to come up. You've got a couple items here, but then this, you kind of run and jump, and it sticks you like at the ledge, so it allows you to grab that energy crystal. Just come down. You got another station here. You can come in. You can grab that polymer. You have a couple items in this. Then you got the dude that's going to tell you about going to the laboratory. Whole bunch more plastic, more and more plastic. Crouch down, lots and lots and lots of plastic. This place is Plastic Palooza. Now if you come here right at the very edge, you can see there's another item. We're gonna have more items up in here. How we doing? Let's do another howdy doody. Sounds good. We're gonna jump across this. Not if I... what did I just get stuck on? Crouch down. Stay crouched till you get to about right there. We're going to jump across right here. You can't actually jump across any further because that'll catch you. Got some items out on this. Jump to the first. Jump to the second. And then you've got more items up here you can grab, including the crystals. So we're going to go get our oxygen back, and then we're going to go upstairs. Upstairs is where I'm betting that there'll be a few places that people don't know about. Because you can totally miss some of these areas up here. So this is where you go to head towards the science lab. We're not going to go there yet, but that's the direction you go. So first off, you jump up on this. Jump there, something in that. Jump again. Keep jumping, and you got stuff there. You got some items right here to take. You're going to need this again. Come in, you got an item there. More items up in this, all the way across. Then if we go on this beam, you got something right there. More materials that you can hack to get more metals for yourself. I don't think there's anything else in this upper area. So we're going to drop down. We're going to drop down. Come in here. This time I'm going to go ahead and use this. Alright. So you got some items right there. We're going to come over. Occasionally this will be shut and you have to use your beam to get the metal off of there. You'll have some arrows stuck onto the wall there. There's lots of beans here that you can knock down if you have your crossbow with you. You can hop across here. You can grab, again, more food. Speaking of, I probably need a couple of these. From my fiasco yesterday of dying and slamming food to get my health back. But what you'll do is you'll come down like this. Do that, hack it, and then you can get it to come down. And then of course you got your access to the blues, the reds, more items that you can grab. This way, I have not done it, but that's, I don't think you can run and jump across that unless, I don't know, unless someone's better at parkour than I am. But there's a fairly easy way we get in there. So now we're going to go up. I've never found anything over here, which it's kind of odd, but seems like it should be. This, you have to be running. If you just, walk up and jump, you will not make it. So, items there. Come over here. Come along this edge. Crouch down, you got items there. Item on this. And this is how I found out, because I was wondering, can I get in that room or not, right? And then I saw there was a crystal right over there. That's that room on the other side of there is where you get your medium oxygen tank. So before we go down, we're going to come over here. We come across. Items there, items here. There's always a food in the bottom. Excuse me. Crystals, of course. Then you're going to take this thing out. Come down here. There's going to be items right there. Going to come off of this. Items here. Get ourselves a battery. Always want some more food. I don't know if I need polymers or not. You get these crystals. Then you can jump back up like this. Jump back over here. Get back inside with a crouch. Come up like this. Up. And nope. There we go. Now we can jump across. Let's jump across here. If for whatever reason your bags are full, you can go down right here. You just can't get up right there. But if for some reason you're up here doing all this and your bags are just like screaming full, that's a way you can deal with it. I need water on me. That's weird. Alright. So we're going to come over here. Sometimes there's plastic in that, and sometimes there's plastic around this. I have never actually parkoured over here, so we're going to try this. Right. Nope. Maybe. Right, meow. It's an invisible. No, it's a beam. I don't see anywhere you could go, though. Yeah, I don't see anywhere you can go there. Anyway, we're going to go across this. Plastic right there. Sometimes something in there. Sometimes there's something right over here. We're going to come in. You almost always have a battery there. I've never found anything like around all this. We're just going to go up. there is... actually, I don't think I've ever been able to get into that. Doesn't look like it's... It looks like it's out of bounds. So you can use this one if you choose, and there's another one upstairs. I tend to use this one because it's kind of an intermediary. I'm going to come across. You kind of like do this number, hit the ladder, come up. Once again on the spoilers, this is where you find the analyzer. So analyzer will be there. You got a bunch of stuff right here. You're going to have a battery on the floor here. This is where you scan to find the daddy bugs. You can use this. I would suggest not using it unless you're still on the base small oxygen tank. So you can go up top here. I've only ever found anything inside this little room, and something like that, and I'll take the food. I don't need anything right now. So you can just kind of walk to get down, crouch down again, come down this. By the way, if you ever get stuck on the ladder like that, just hit E again. Now, I've never actually parkoured up in there. Now that I'm looking at it, I wonder if we should try up there. Because I've never actually tried jumping across that. From here. Well, it definitely doesn't look like we can get up on those. So we get to that, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fall all the way down. I don't see any extra pieces stuck on these, so I'm guessing I was probably right that there wasn't anything else. No, 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 no. Oops. Oopsie. So you can do this by going down like that, and then like that. So that is the upstairs. And now we're going the other direction. So it doesn't really matter where you go into the downstairs. You can go here or the other side. You just have to have the hypothermia booster. You won't get down. So crystal's there. Crystal, excuse me. This is where you start to find the plant resin. It'll be red. And you'll hear the sound of water rushing. Now, I've always looked back here, but I've never actually found anything. But I'm one of those that looks in weird nooks and crannies just because, hey, there might be something there. I also tend to charge this one. So there'll always be a bottle here, and there's bottles right there. This is where the storyline takes you that collapses. So here is the bottled resin, which I think I'm not... Oh, I could use a couple more, so that's good. It's good that we're down here. There generally is another one of the... He's not over here this time. There is usually one item on the other side of this. Right there. This is the second tunnel you can come down. So remember that piece that I took out? There was actually a wall right here. Right there, just above right here, is actually is probably above right there, is where the filtering extractor would be. So in here, there's usually a couple of items like crystals about. You can see there's a crossbow bolt. Got some resin for me. Awesome sauceum. Then this bad boy, I've found as many as 6, I think, crystals behind it. So, got some crystals back up in here. Did I hear some more? I don't see any more. And occasionally there's something behind here as well. Yep. I've never been able to get back there, though. And then over here, you got to take this guy out, and you got to crouch. This is the alternate. If you don't take out the... Does that put me full? Yeah. Okay. If you don't take out, and there's resin here sometimes, yep, right there. Also here and there. If you don't take out that metal panel from up top, you can take it out from down here. There's also an item right here. So you would come in and you would kind of do like a this number, zappity zap from right there. We're going to grab some oxygen, and then we're going to go up to the last space that I'm aware of. Like I said, if I'm missing things, put a timestamp, and, you know, bottles again, if you need them, especially for the resin. Leave a timestamp and tell me where you went, and I will definitely check it out the next time I'm down and about. So, items here, including through the doorway. Of course, lots of the daisies. You'll find a bunch of plastic over here. You will find a bunch of resin right here. This is the trove of resin. There's always like 5 of them or so right there. Coming into this room, you'll find an item there. A bunch of resin here. Or, sorry, crystals. I have not figured out how to get up into that door. I've tried all kinds of ways of jumping to get over there, and I can't do it. You can't really get past these plants to get up there. So if someone's made it up there, please tell me. I would love to know if it's possible. There's going to be a bottle here, and generally there's 1 or 2 of the blue beans right above it for oxygen. And this is how you get out of this side the easiest. There's going to be food right here, which I think I'm full. I am full. And then, again, you can grab some of these items from here. Shoot some of those down if you need to. You can also grab more items with your gun if you need to, like that right there. Those right there, if I can sneak a shot in them at them. Not from this angle. And that is, to my best knowledge, that is a complete clear. Granted, I didn't grab everything, obviously. If you grab everything, you're going to fill all 4 of these, your bags entirely, while you're snacking on stuff as you're going, and you might still be full and have to come back for more because there's just too much stuff. The Underdust is absolutely littered with items. If you come and it is your first time here and it's a story element, right here where my light is, there'll be a for sale kiosk. It will have a little data pad on it that's like items for sale, and may or may not have the cosmic cat. But you saw I found the dude right there, so that's another place to look. I always look around these things, and otherwise I have never found anything upstairs. If anybody has found anything up on these, please let me know. I have not been able to jump across that, no matter how hard I try. But I mean, you can see across there, and I've never found anything like just hanging out over there. Like if I come down here. Yeah, it's just not quite enough to get across there. I don't know if this one's closer or not. Let's try it out. Try one more time. Just for completion purposes. Oh, maybe. You maybe can make it. But I didn't see anything up there. Alright, everybody. That is the Underdust. Did I miss anything? Are there things you found? Did I help you find things? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.